This is the Star News Brief. I'm Joely Regi. President William Ruto has thrown off balance his political detractors by co-opting Raila Odinga and his ODM machine into government without any radical purge targeting the Mount Kenya region. It was widely expected that Ruto would kick out former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's allies. Amid hushed protestations, the region had grabbed the lion's share of appointments to the detriment of other communities. The president's move comes as he plans an extensive tour of the region, even as he strategizes to maintain his grip of the region whose vote propelled him to power in August 2022. Get a copy of the Star e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com. Two investment firms have been granted a reprieve after a commercial court approved their request for additional time to settle an outstanding debt of 5 billion shillings owed to Equity Bank. Justice Francis Kikonyo allowed East Africa Cables Limited and Trans-Century 90 more days to clear the debt. Previously, on October 18th last year, Justice Alfred Mabea had granted the firms a 120-day grace period, citing their demonstrated willingness to settle the debt. However, in February this year, the firms filed an application seeking additional time to meet the repayment obligations. The Ministry of Labour has rescued 133 children over the past 8 months in suspected cases of child trafficking. Labour CS Alfred Mutua said the children were saved by officials from the Directorate of Children's Services. This directorate provides the Secretariat for the Board of Trustees for the National Assistance Trust Fund for Victims of Trafficking and the Counter-Trafficking in Persons Advisory Committee. The fund offers rescue, necessities and support to trafficking victims, adults and children, including the return and repatriation of Kenyans trafficked abroad. The Orange Democratic Movement has scrapped the use of anti-fraud technology in its grassroots elections and will resort to raising hands to elect new ward and constituency officials. Raila Odinga's opposition party on Thursday announced raising hands as one of the methods of picking officials, despite acquiring 200 million shilling voting devices just 3 years ago. The technology was deployed during the party primaries in the run-up to the 2022 elections. Cancer is one of the chronic, non-communicable diseases whose diagnosis, treatment and management, including palliative care, is costly. Lung cancer has been found to be one of the cancers with high mortality rates. Dr. Lawrence Atundo, who works with a multinational lung cancer control program based at the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, says out of 154 patients diagnosed with lung cancer at the facility within the last year, 28 have succumbed to the disease. While not among the most prevalent cancer types in Kenya, the burden may be underestimated due to misdiagnosis as tuberculosis or other chronic lung conditions. Get a copy of the Star e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.